Hey, welcome to episode 1 of The Family Business, a Demigods PBTA actual play here on Girls Run These Worlds. I am your GM for the night, Gaynor Norcott, uh, they, them. And with me are my absolutely wonderful cast, who I'm so excited to get playing with. We're going to be playing with some deities tonight. We're going to go into that a little bit more when we get started. But first, let's go around and let's introduce ourselves. Just like a quick, what's your name and who you're going to be playing and what playbook you're playing. So can't see the overlay, so I don't know who's on my right or left. So I'm just gonna go on my screen here, starting with Ark.
Hi, I am Ark. I will be playing Alexa, who is an artificer, and the daughter of Hephaestus, who denies making weapons only to become a nerd and technology focused. So,
Damn right.
hey Alexa.
Hey Alexa. Um, and Kai.
Hi, I'm Kai. I'll be playing the arcane named Nat, who does magic using math because I like to have fun. Daughter of Hypnos. um, daughter of Hypnos. She's not super. She's going on a road trip because she's stressed out in her third year of undergrad. Don't we all know it?
Hey, ain't that just the way? Not pulling from any real life experiences. Don't
Nah.
accuse us of that. And Ava.
Hello, my darlings and dears. It's Ava here. I'm going to be playing Philomena Jalal, also known as just Mina. She is going to be from the Celestial Playbook, and she is the daughter of Aphrodite from aspects of also Astarte from Egyptian mythology. She doesn't know what to do with it. She doesn't get the whole feminine stuff right now. So let's see what happens with it.
Ain't that just the way? Gender identity issues?
What is
Never
this?
heard of them.
I would never.
Not even once. And JJ. JJ, you
You're
think you're
muted,
muted there,
dear.
friendo.
My bad. Hello, everyone. I'm JJ, and today I will be playing Mira, who is the elemental of the group, and she is the daughter of Akana, who is the Turkish goddess of water and creation. So, yeah, I'm just here to go with the flow and vibe, and we'll just see what happens.
Oh yeah, baby. Here we are. And I'm just so thrilled to get going with this group. And I think without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? So, something we have to establish before we get started is that the gods are real. Not your gods, not their gods. Gods are real. They've been all over the place. They've been doing a lot of different things, taking a lot of different forms, done things that we maybe take for granted, not done things that we've assigned to them. To get into the minutia of it is would take forever, but you need to know before we get into this that they're real. They also get tired. Being a god, even in the modern day, is a big commitment. It means following up on amazing things that you need to be doing at all times. I mean, answering prayers, taking care of your domain, following up on promises you made 1,000 years ago while still trying to keep up with ones you made yesterday. It's a big amount of work. And for some of these gods that have been doing this for centuries, they're kind of done. They start to feel tired and are over being in charge of making sure that every corn kernel grows properly and making sure that every single minor prayer thrown their way is taken seriously, and they just want to go and relax at, they want to go to Margaritaville sometimes, and they deserve to be able to do that. But you can't just hand over, hey, what's up, you're the new god of death, congratulations. It's simply not that easy. So what to do? You've heard that gods have children. Unfortunately, most gods, when they have children, they aren't super attentive to them, with one exception. And that's those kids they've lovingly chosen to take on their role as this deity when it comes time for them to retire. A really passionate and loving thing to choose a child for is to say, hey, you're immortal, right? No. Actually, in a few years' time, basically at my discretion, you're going to have to be a deity in charge of my entire domain. Thanks, you. Okay, so let's get started. It's a rough lot in life. And it's also a lonely one. Having to balance a mortal life with this divine responsibility is difficult, especially when your parents drone on and on about the thousands of years in which they've been dealing with this, that, and the other thing. Luckily, our four protagonists have found each other, whether it be through weird, very specific TikTok hashtags, Facebook groups where a lot of people are role playing and you guys aren't. You did eventually find each other and have come to commiserate with each other, even once on individual but weirdly lining up instructions from your parents, going on what one could say was a successful adventure last year during spring break. I guess we'll get into that a little bit more later, but you guys have managed to keep each other sane. But you can only do so much. And you're still going to need to blow off some steam. Luckily, as they so often do, TikTok hype houses will provide. And the newest in a long line of TikTok hype house parties, the Valor and Glory Partyathon, sponsored by Bang Energy, is coming up this weekend. Bang Energy, not a sponsor of the stream. And they're getting hype. And they want you guys there, and you guys want to be. This is supposed to be the party of the century. I heard that Charlie D'Amelio's cousin will be there. And that's a big deal because she, I think, sees her occasionally at family gatherings. So, wow, that's a big one. And also the liquor and drugs or whatever. So there's that. A text went out a few weeks ago. Somebody managed to get on the guest list, or maybe not. Somebody just said they were going, and you guys have decided to meet up here in where else but of course Washington DC. A very cool place to hang out that doesn't have any issues at all as a place to hang out. You guys have decided to meet up, hop in the old groovy mobile, and go cross country. So let's check in with some folks, shall we? So I would say I feel like some of you are going to have had to fly into DC to get started here. So I'm going to say let's start at, of course, DC's wonderful and very good airport. that everybody loves and has never had any issues with back flights and baggage being lost and being in a bad part of the city that nobody has terrible traffic structure. Let's go to Reagan. So, flying in from I think the farthest away, I would say Mira, your flight touched down probably about an hour ago. Um, Nat sent a text a little while ago, said they'd be rolling up to the airport to pick you up. How was your flight in?
Um, well, I'm going to say that I was probably on one of those flights. Seeing as I'm flying from Florida, there's like a child in the back who was screaming the entire ride up. Um, and then there was another person who was yelling at the stewardess about getting drinks. So it was a very chaotic flight. We had a little bit of turbulence. I wasn't scared. Everybody else was terrified. I was just chilling, vibing like, hey, it's a little bit of wind. It's okay. Atmospheric pressure is fine. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I was in my Zen mode, had my, earbuds on, listening to some music, just chilling. Took a little bit of a nap while everything's just chaos. And Mira's just like on the plane, listening to music, knocked out. That was great. It was wonderful.
Yeah,
Um, yeah.
I love that. You right before you got on this flight, your dad spent a lot of time making sure like you need to text me when you get on the flight, when you get off the flight. I want to right before you touch down, just text me. Right? I know you're not supposed to have your phone on. Just turn it on anyways. I need to know what and spend a lot of time like telling you about all the various safety procedures you can be taking before you get on the flight and after. So you've just gotten off this flight now an hour ago. You've chilled, you grabbed some food, but you've gotten 35 texts from your dad just being like, okay, so what you want to make, go get your bag now. Don't wait. Go get your bag now. And go find a place to sit, but not okay. So not by the doors, right? Because when you go by the doors, if somebody comes in with a gun, that's where they're going to be coming in first, right? So you want to be in the back towards the restaurants, but not the expensive places, because if somebody's going to rob somewhere, that's where they're going to go. So you don't want to go. Just go stand by Chick-fil-A. Okay, just go stand by Chick-fil-A with your bag, holding on to it, white knuckle. Do not let go of that bag. If you have to go to the bathroom, bring that bag with you. It just keeps going, and every single one is its individual texts too. Um, what? Give us a quick visual description of Mira standing here. Are you standing by the Chick-fil-A?
Mira is definitely standing by the Chick-fil-A. As any a good daughter would. And I'm just looking at my phone and like I start typing, but then a new text comes, so that I have to delete what I've already typed, and I'm just like, oh my god, okay. And then I'm just like, you just see me like I have to go to the bathroom, but wait, no, I need to take my bag. Wait, hold on, but I have to get something to eat. I need to go get my, oh my god, and you just see me just kind of like like I'm lost in the sauce, and I'm just like, what do I do?
And what does Mira look like for our audience here?
So Mira is about, I'm gonna say 5'6", pretty like, I don't want to say jacked, but has like a nice athletic build. Um, Brown skin, has blue curly hair, and has blue eyes that like when you're looking at her, they just look like normal blue eyes. But then like with the change of her emotions, you can see like how her eyes kind of like shift a little bit. So like if she's like angry, you can see kind of like what looks like crashing waves going on in her eyes. But then other than that, most of the time she's pretty like cool, and she's just kind of like calm, so it just looks normal, like regular blue eyes. But when stuff starts popping off, or she gets flustered, you just see that just bubbling up.
And
Um,
I'm sure nothing's gonna pop off on this road trip.
yeah,
Very
no,
normal.
of course
Yeah.
not. It's gonna be totally fine. So as Mira's like, okay, I need to just take a breath, just breathe. Let me go to Starbucks. I'm just gonna leave the Chick-fil-A. Just go straight over to Starbucks. Be like,
You
I
started
need I need a matcha tea. Okay, iced latte right now. Okay, it needs to be a venti because it's been a very stressful like 5 minutes. Okay,
you,
since I've gotten this freaking text. I need to go
uh
zen out.
you you roll up, continuing text from your dad. uh your mom is really busy and is out here dealing with a lot of stuff. Not only is she a goddess of water, but she's also a goddess of creation and life. And so she's really busy. It's not easy to get a hold of you. And your father, he's, he's a nervous dude. He knows that you're really powerful and doesn't want to send you out into the world unprotected, but also knows that at the end of the day you can protect yourself, but he's still not really ready for it. Um, so the whole time he's texting you, he asks you to like send him a picture just to make sure that it's you texting. So go find today's newspaper. You have to explain to him that there's not newspapers in airports or really anywhere. So you roll up to Starbucks, you get yourself a venti matcha and sit down, and you know that Mina's flight is supposed to get in, or no, not Mina's flight. Alexa's flight
Alexa.
is supposed to get in soon. Um, and you've been Alexa. I don't know if you feel like you would have texted when you landed. Um, how is your flight in here, Alexa? You're coming from up north, right?
Boston, your favorite.
When Eric said she was gonna be from Boston, I was like, I really want to force you to do a Boston accent on stream just so I can be angry about it. But I'm gonna let it slide. You're from Western Mass. The accent isn't as thick on there. It's basically Connecticut.
Basically, yeah. Not Midwestern at all. Very
No,
yeah,
never.
yeah.
Not you, Ark.
Yeah, yeah.
Not even once. How was your flight in, Alexa?
Great. I have noise canceling headphones. Uh, I just ignored everything around me and just dove right into like my computer in front of me.
Heck yeah, you've
Yeah.
got more than modded out soundproof headphones where like not only do they have like the transparent and like semi-transparent modes, you can like select it to have like a specific range of sound where you're allowed to hear, and like do like reverse, so it picks up sound 20 feet away but not right next to you. And you had a great little flight on the computer. You did definitely noticed that there were some issues with the plane that they weren't reporting. They were like, you're starting to notice like the pilot definitely could have been doing her job a little better, and you started to notice like, the screen isn't working there, and you thought that you could fix it, and but what's fun is you're also getting texts from your dad, but not your mortal dad. As you got onto the plane, you got a brick long text from Hephaestus, just being like, "Hey, I noticed you got on the plane. That's great. Planes are a fantastic moral creation. While you're on the plane, I would really suggest you take the time to start thinking about what these new materials that they make planes out of these days could be for useful in, you know, I'm not saying you need to get into weapon building, but I think that it's something you need to start thinking on when you start coming into more contact with different building materials and different, and just a lot of like there's a link at the end of the article to like some weird news tech article about like them making a spaceship out of some weird intense metal, but it's from like 3 years ago. And it's also he also included a screenshot of the article, but it's so zoomed out that it's really unreadable. um it's a lot. Um, but other than that, I mean, your flight was pretty good. You landed, and you know that uh, Mira got in about an hour ago. Um, do you shoot off a text or anything? You're going to meet Mira. What's your plan here as you land in beautiful Washington D.C.?
Yeah. So I have a little like Google Home speaker assistant as my assistant. So I feel like they just kind of send off my status to people, but like not in the way I want them to. So it'll be like Alexa has landed. She's 33% annoyed. She'll be there in
It's
7.3 minutes. Like,
an exact pin in the
mhm.
new text from Alexa.
Yeah.
You so you pop that text off, and Mira, you receive that text that Alexa has arrived, and Alexa, you start heading towards your Google Home and goes, Alexa, I would like to inform you that Mira is at the Starbucks approximately 225 feet away.
Perfect. I know exactly where to go now.
Would you like directions to the Starbucks?
I think I can follow the signs. I think I can figure it out. But thank you.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just sit here.
Sleep mode is always an option. Just throwing
That's
that out
fine.
there.
Nope, I guess, yeah, sure, whatever you say. Sleep mode activated, I guess. Hmm.
Just only like half believe that actually happens. It's just a fake. Ow. Yeah.
I am asleep. You head towards you head towards the Starbucks, and you see Mira, and Mira, you see Alexa rolling up. Give us a visual description of Alexa.
So Alexa's very Greek, very much Hephaestus child, like dark curly hair. She would have olive skin, but I don't think she goes outside. Like she's in a basement somewhere, like just typing away on her computer. So like maybe would be buff if she actually wielded a hammer, but just kind of like scrawny.
Rather than calluses on your hands, you have like various burn marks from like
Soldering,
soldering.
yeah.
It's just like, oh yeah, in many ways, my hands are also injured from my work. Very
Yes.
similar to my father. Uh, so you roll up, and you guys haven't seen each other in about a year, but you do recognize each other from afar, and you see Mira sitting at the Starbucks here, chugging a venti matcha. Uh, as you guys sit down, start catching up, and just chatting. Um, I'm going to say across the city before they come to pick you up, Nat, you are starting the drive towards the airport here in your mom's terrible van. Or is it? I guess since Alexa got her hands on it, maybe not so bad. Um, how, how did the morning go? Getting the van and getting out of here from your mom's place?
I'd say given that Nat was driving through DC, she had to wake up at 6 a.m. I don't care when the flights were coming in. She had to wake up at 6 a.m. to get there. She has been probably white knuckling it in the cell phone parking lot for like an hour, just sort of stressed. She has in her front seat with her, she wasn't like certain. She's not like getting the whole vibe of this road trip thing, but she's trying really hard. So she has like a Coleman cooler of like water bottles and snacks that she's like alternating between like putting them on the floor to hide them and like prominently displaying them so that when people come in they can take one. But she's kind of just like, holding it hunched over the wheel like a grandma driving probably like way too fast from the cell phone lot into like the actual pickup zone. She's starting to go there. But her morning has been incredibly stressful, entirely of her own making. Um, like it was a simple task, drive to the airport, but she has been like, she had to call her mom twice. Like she's not having a good time. She's like, "Mom, I think the car is gonna run out of gas," and her mom was like, "Well, it's a full tank, and we live about an hour away, so no, I don't think it is."
So to
So
be clear, you woke up at 6 a.m. I would say it's probably close to like, it's early. It's early. It's morning, but it's not like morning. It's probably like 10 a.m. 10:30 in the morning. So you've been sitting in the parking lot for a solid 2 hours,
I'd say
just
she
like,
got embarrassed and circled the airport like once to like just be like, I didn't want to seem like I was just sitting in the parking lot.
no.
And there was like another person waiting who was giving her a weird look. So she said, I'm going to pull out very purposefully. And then she just did a lap around the airport.
I love that. So you've been sitting here this morning. You packed up that cooler. Your mom was trying to. She's like, I think this is gonna be great for you. Get out there with those friends of yours and really go see. I think when I used to follow the Dead on tour, I saw some of the greatest sights in America. And listening to that band play while sitting at Red Rocks, you just find something spiritual out there. It's really beautiful when you think about it. Just music and how that. So, anyways, I was thinking you should bring raisins because I think a lot of people misunderstand raisins and think of them as not a great road trip snack. But it's one of the four main pieces of Gorp, and that's why we really need to appreciate the humble raisin that much more. A lot of just kind of rambling on about various road trip things you should be doing as you're like nervously packing up and like checking the you've had the app open with your friends' flights on them and just like regularly checking to make sure they're on time and landed properly and everything's fine. You truly are the Mira's dad of this friend group.
Yeah, no, her mom definitely gave her like a little crystal to like hang around the window for good luck. And she was just like, thanks, I'm leaving.
I would suggest, I know this is, I know you said, but I really think we should maybe consider putting the tiger's eye crystals on the steering wheel again. I know you came back from Atlantic City and said they had gotten removed, and I think that that's fine. But they give good luck while you're driving, and I think that here's one at the very least to put on the dashboard, and just consider it. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to. You all right, dude? You look like you're gonna vomit a little bit.
Mom, if I put it on the dashboard, what if I get distracted while I'm driving and then I crash into someone? My friends are gonna think I'm a crazy person who tried to kill them while I was driving, and then I'm gonna have to call you and get the insurance again. And what if it takes the paint off of your car? I know you hate it when it happens, and it's
I didn't know. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Everything's gonna be just fine. Okay, listen. If you crash the car, will I be upset? Yeah, I've had that car for 35 years. It's a very important car to me. Is it a little old? Yes. In fact, it's very old. In fact, I honestly don't know how it's still rolling now that I've said out loud that I've
me
had it for
neither.
35 years.
That's crazy. I don't know either.
Yeah, no idea. It's almost as if I didn't really think that number through. But listen, what's important is that you're going to be fine. You're going to have a great time with your friends. And if you scuff the paint, you know what? We'll take care of it. You know what? And, one time, and I know you're probably not going to want to hear this, but one time, me and your father, right at the beginning when we started seeing each other, we got stranded on the side of a road. This is so no, listen, you're gonna want to hear this. It was so funny. We got stranded on the side of the road, and let me tell you, there was this guy we were traveling with. He kept telling us he was the new coming of Zorp, and he kept talking about how he was gonna come and rain hellfire across the planet. And but man, he had good weed, fantastic hash. And you know what? And we were sitting there, and I started to think, even though our car had broken down and, we were technically on the run from the police, it was a really just a beautiful moment. And so I think even if that were to happen, you never know how positive an experience like that could be.
Got it, Mom. Zorp has good weed.
That's right. If
All
you ever
right.
meet that guy, his name was Thomas.
I'm
Very
gonna
nice man.
head out. I'm gonna be late.
Well, I don't think you're gonna be late, but you go right ahead and head out, honey. I love you so much, light of my life, and you just go out. I'm so proud of you. And honey, you could maybe leave the homework here. You don't need to bring it with you.
Uh, but then when will I do it?
Just, honey, you just do it when you get home.
But then it won't be done.
Oh, I sometimes I tell Betsy when I talk to her, I say, you know what? My daughter, she's gonna be a real go-getter when she gets out of school. I'm not sure when you're gonna get out of school. You keep telling me you're gonna go for that doctorate. I think that's great, but I'm a little, you know what? That's between you and your father. You go right out. You have a great time, dear. I love you so much. Here's an amethyst just in case.
Thank you.
You never
Bye.
know when you might need to charge it. Okay, goodbye. So you've been sitting in the parking lot here, white knuckled. You see now Alexa's flight has arrived. Um, you also, while you're sitting here, and you now know the two people you're to pick up are in the airport. You also get uh, a text message from Mina, who is currently on the on the metro coming here to meet you guys from just north of the city. Uh, Mina, what is the text that the group gets from you as you're headed in on the metro?
No lie, I completely thought that Nat was gonna get me. I forgot. I slept in. I'm on my way. I'll see you soon. I
You are
kinda got. There was a weird scruffle. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. I'm fine.
you,
Don't worry about it.
you are two transfers, and like it is like, oh, actually, you know what? Green goes right to the airport, so you just got on Green and you are cruising down the
Yep.
line right now.
Taking a nap.
You fully passed out of the train, shot off that text, and immediately fell asleep. But you were also underground for the majority of it, so it's just now sending as you should be arriving. As you're sleeping, um, you see, you see there is a girl sitting across from you, and she's got she's Asian. Looks like she's got like a lot of stress going on right now. She looks like she's having kind of a small breakdown. See, she has a big Malblum t-shirt on and big combat boots, and she's sitting next to uh her what looks to be maybe her girlfriend. They're like holding hands, and she looks a little panicky. And as you're waking up, you start getting these almost like a headache of a ping from this girl sitting across from you.
What is the vibe I'm getting?
You um her girlfriend is not speaking to her. Looks like her girlfriend is like looking out the window, and you realize they're going towards the airport, and her girlfriend has luggage, and they're headed towards the airport. And the vibe you're getting is that they've just had a fight on their way to the airport, and this girl is panicking, like like full panicking. Her girlfriend is about to get on a flight. They just fought, and your like sixth sense for relationships is like hitting you like a fucking bullet right now. It like hurts to be around these people right now.
Hey, you too. I'm so sorry. The vibe you're giving right now, it's lowering the mood, and I can't sit here with this lowered mood. She looks like she's gonna faint. You look like you are about to eat the largest buffet, but then also puke out the largest buffet. What the fuck's going on? Like, what's going on? I'm honest. Look at this honest face. This honest face right now. I want to know what's happening just so we can fix this.
Give
Please.
us a physical description of Mina as she's walked up to two strangers on the metro, a cardinal sin.
So, Mina is this she tries her best not to look imposing, but she's like 5'10". She's built not like jacked, but like if she has like a lot of her stats and dexterity type of build and not strength type of build. So she looks very toned. She looks like she will still beat the crap out of you. And just looking at her eyes, at first glance it looks like a deep brown, but if you look really closely, it's like a weird brickish red type of like pinkish red type of thing. So with this like very intense eyes with very intense hair, but also looking like the prettiest tomboy you've ever seen. So
Mhm.
everything about her is just very weird confusion.
Right, right. You roll up to these people, and their girlfriend, who has the luggage, looks up at you and goes, "Hi, yeah, I'm sorry. We're just headed to the airport."
I see that. I see the luggage. But I also see that you may be heading towards a destination y'all are not really happy with in your relationship right now. And I could just not sit by, watch. Literally, she looks like she's about to faint, and that is, you just don't do that on the metro. Don't faint, please. I know it's not New York, but please don't faint on
Still
the
pretty
metro.
bad. Don't do it.
Please don't faint. I just want to, as a mutual, like a neutral third party, what happened? It's clear that y'all fought. What's going on?
You see the uh girlfriend with the luggage. She looks like she doesn't want to have this conversation with you, but the girl looks like she's gonna pass out. Goes, I just, you know what? I just I like to be early to things, and I just she came to visit me, and we're doing a long distance thing, and that's fine. She's in school out in Cali, and I think that's fine. I don't I can't I didn't want us to end on this bad, but all I wanted to do was be early to the airport. The girlfriend's like, you didn't want to be early. You wanted to be 4.5 hours early to my flight. I'm still 2 hours early. I don't
Y- you're not from here, right?
know. No, I'm from California.
Honestly, she has a better call with this. You'd never want to deal with Reagan. Honestly, you should have come out. You should have gone through BWI, if anything. But the 4 hour ahead of time, it's a pretty decent call. But I get it. I like to sleep. I hate being early. I get it. But showing that she wants you to be early in case things are to happen shows that she cares for you and wants to make sure that you have the best possible experience as you could at Reagan as possible to make sure that you get home safely. And you don't want to end this with a fight. You want to end this on a positive note. You're already going to be sad being separated from each other. So after you get off this metro, go to the Starbucks that is there. I know it's not a nice cafe, but it's what we have at there. Just sit down, have some tea or coffee, talk things out, and make sure that you guys are on a nice level playing field before you depart. Because you don't want to be sitting with that anger when you're going to be missing each other. It's going to lead to bad vibes. And bad vibes are not great. Again, she looks like she's about to pass out. Can't be having this.
They look at each other, and you see she's like, yeah, no, I guess I don't know. I just You're right. I think I was just trying to get it over with. I just you see they kind of hug and they go to kiss, but then they realize you're still standing there.
I'm turning away at that moment. It's like, you know what? Good luck in your travels. Good luck going back to school. And remember, BWI next time. Never do Reagan.
Yeah,
Never do
no,
Reagan.
you're probably right on that.
Yes. Yes.
As you go to sit down, you get a Snapchat from your mom.
Oh God. Gee, I just want a nap. Okay. Which
Open up
one?
your
Which
Snapchat.
mother?
It's your immortal mom,
Oh God damn it.
your divine mom. You get a Snapchat from Aphrodite, and you open it up, and you see it's, um, like a big, like she looks like she has a filter on, definitely doesn't.
Of course not.
And you see she's like sitting there. She looks older than you, but doesn't look like she's aged a day. You know, like she's just like absolutely radiant. She's just like doing like little peace sign, and it's big text on it. It says, "Just saw what you did on the train, honey. That was wonderful, fantastic. I've always said you need to have like a radio show or something. You really are great at that. Hugs and
Couldn't
kisses. Love you."
couldn't send like arrows or something. I honestly really wanted to punch that girl in the face, but okay. At least I did a thing. At least I did a thing. I'm going to take a nap. Oh God, I hate this.
As you go to lay back down, you also get a text from Eros.
God damn
Quick
it.
text that says, "Hey, thanks for taking care of that. Really did not want to get involved in that. That was really, wow, that was a lot."
I'm gonna steal his bow. I swear to God, I'm gonna steal his bow and then just hide it somewhere. I hate this family. I fucking hate this family.
The metro rolls up. You go and head into Reagan. It is a nightmare as per usual. But you get to just outside of security, where you see Alexa and Mira are walking out. Uh, the three of you guys meet up here. Um, you guys will. Mina looks exhausted all of a sudden. Looks like she's had a surprisingly long morning on the metro.
I thought I got like an extra hour of sleep, but apparently that was just snatched away from me. Okay, whatever.
You guys head outside and idling at the at the corner, patiently waiting, but also desperate to get out of here, honking from all directions. Nat, you are really in the way here at the pickup spot. There's like a
Somehow
dude.
stopped in such a way that my wheels are over the line, taking up 3 lanes.
Right, like instead of pulling into one of those, you tried to pull in as you thought somebody else was pulling out, but they were actually just moving up to allow somebody else to have space to put something in the back. So now you're awkwardly at like an angle crossing 3 lanes of traffic. This big, like massive old van with a big giant peace sign on the side and dancing
paneling.
bears along the sides. This is, of course, the van you guys would know as the Groovy Mobile that you guys took to Atlantic City last year during spring break. Um, it looks like it hasn't been through hell, but the last time the three of you guys saw this van, Alexa had just finished fixing it after, I believe, someone had driven it through the wall of a bar.
That would be me. Oh, it looks so great. It looks great.
You also notice that it may or may not have what looks to be like modded. It like looks low key modded out. Like it looks like like even though it's a really old van, it seems to have like a rear view camera and like auto parking, none of which Nat seems to know how to use. Though it is fully parked in the worst place of all time.
Oh dear God.
You guys roll up to this van, and Nat, your three pals roll up here outside the car.
I reach over to the passenger side. So I'm leaning all the way. I'm rolling down the window because we do have one of these. And I kind of like I like fling my body over so that my head is out the window so I can talk to them. Like, hey guys, so the trunk doesn't open. Can you just like put your stuff in the back seat?
I push her head back in and I force the trunk open.
Thank you.
I was gonna say, I feel like you could just say like trunk open and it'll open, and she just did not know that.
Yeah.
So I like
Did
to
you
think
try
at the
the
same
button?
time. At the same time, Alexa says, like, back doors open. The back door of this van on one side opens, and then Mina, at the exact same time, you just fucking rip open the other side, and I guess the back doors of the van are now open.
That works.
I'm so sorry. Oh my God.
Do you
so
guys
sorry.
want any raisins? It's 1/4 of Gorp.
Can we please leave Reagan before doing anything else?
I think-
everything good.
I think Mira's gonna be like, hell yeah, I want some raisins. Look for the gorp. Let's go. She's gonna like stick
Get
her
in the
whole
car.
hand.
Let's go, please.
Your
I
whole
can't
hand is
anymore today.
You guys all load into the groovy mobile here. Each of you are given a wonderful handful of just plain raisins.
Like a
One
box
quarter
of
of Gorp.
raisins or just
No.
individual Oh my
Sweaty
God.
handful.
Girl, we just
Ye-
went through COVID. Where's the box? Where's the bag? Why individual?
Wow.
We're
Actually, in
immortal.
this world, COVID doesn't happen.
Still,
Just never
We're immortal.
you can still pay attention to boundaries and hygiene.
Aren't we
My mom
gods?
does it to
Do
me
we
in
care?
showers.
Mira
You
definitely
should-
does
Yes.
not care.
Hey,
Oh my
yes,
God.
even gods have to set a good example for
Mm.
others. Okay, that's what it's all about.
My mom is the goddess of love. I still have to pay attention to like STIs. Good grief, people. Come on.
I mean,
I have to convince my
Fair.
mom to shower more than twice a month. She thinks it connects her to the earth.
See, you understand the importance of hygiene. Now, please, can we just leave?
Okay.
I feel like anyone but Nat should be driving. Just like literally, like my robot assistant.
Do you want me
should
to
be
drive?
driving.
I could drive. Please, we need to just get out.
No, it's okay. I can do it. And if you guys crash the car, you're not covered under my insurance, so you would be billed as an uninsured driver, and the car would be put under my name because I let someone who wasn't me drive.
Okay, you made your point. Go.
yeah,
This
just
is maybe the greatest time for our first roll. Nat, you are absolutely performing under pressure right now
Oh no.
to navigate your way out of Reagan. So I would like you to roll 2d6 plus metal for me.
Minus metal.
Yeah, you have -1 to that.
Yeah, I got a 7.
A 7. Okay, hey, could be worse. You do manage to get out. Rather than have you choose one of the options, I'm just gonna say that what happens is you manage to get out here just fine, but all of you are immediately like, Nat needs to get the fuck out of the driver's seat. You all are incredibly ill. There are raisins all over the floor of this van. You have multiple times been screamed at in basically every language. There has been a lot. It's not a good time in this van.
How many
For
middle
sure.
fingers did we earn?
You, roll it 2d6 and we'll see.
9.
You earned 9 flip-ups.
I feel like that
9
would be
birds.
a personal best for Nat.
It's not.
Nat,
Be like, so
I don't want to intimidate you, but please, Get out of the driver's seat.
Um,
I'm asking nicely.
okay, I just need to find a place to pull over. She immediately
That's
swerves like hard to the right, like not really checking a
Hard into the
mirror.
right lane.
Yeah.
You guys end up pulled onto a side street in the middle of DC. Just like really like not a good place to park either, but technically you're off the road. So, what a great way for you guys to meet up. This is a good vibe to start off a road trip with.
Who wants to drive? So, at least through DC. My mom said I'm not supposed to drive on DC or the highway really, because I'm not ready. But did any of you drive through DC a lot?
I live here.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Give me like 5 minutes to calm down, and I can drive.
Okay.
Alexa, your little Google Home assistant says, I've noticed some erratic driving in the vehicle you're currently in. Would you like me to call you an Uber?
No, not at all. I feel like Mina's confidence has just convinced me that she'll be like a great driver. I don't know why. I'm just like, I just want to like curl up in the backseat and be on my computer. Like as long as I'm not involved, this is fine.
I also forgot one of the traits that I took was long view, so technically I'd be a very great driver.
You'd be a
Just
perfect driver
watching
in
long
many
distance.
ways.
Okay.
So you
okay.
guys pop out here and switch places. Nat, you feel incredible weight drop off your shoulders as you get out of the driver's seat. But you realize that like Nat was like 10 feet away from the steering wheel and like wasn't like clearly like doesn't knows how to drive the car but doesn't know how to do so confidently or well. So you just like sit, and immediately when you sit down, like you realize there's like a massage button now built into this seat, and like you see that like Alexa, when she had done work on it after the issues resulting from Atlantic City, you now like it has like a GPS built into it and all that good shit. Um, it definitely is it's a good little car here. You think it'll be totally fine to drive. It's surprisingly good shape considering how old it is. So you guys get sent. You guys have a little trip planned out here. You guys are headed to LA. It's gonna be about a 40-hour drive. So we're looking at, if you're gonna be smart about it, a few days of driving. But you're also dealing with a modded out car by a child of Hephaestus and divine abilities. So if you you sit behind the vehicle, the car wheel, and you realize that like you could probably make it there in 3 days if you
Definitely.
speed and don't take too many breaks.
Most definitely. We can sleep in the car if we need to.
Uh, so you guys now with a confident driver get started down the road here. Um, you guys spend some time catching up here. I'm not gonna you guys are gonna be driving for a while here, so um I mean the last time you saw each other was right after Atlantic City. You guys have been catching each other up on breaks. I mean, we should probably get into. I have a question. So last time, obviously, you guys saw each other was Atlantic City when you guys were dispatched by your parents separately, but luckily met up with each other uh, to go deal with a divine issue in Atlantic City, a Cluricon, a Gaelic fairy of drinking and luck. Their pint, their pewter pint, had gotten mixed up in some mortal possessions and was causing great spikes of good and bad luck. And also, it has infinite beer, which is really not great for most mortals to have access to. And so you guys were dispatched to go take care of that. And after a few days of chasing fairies through the streets of Atlantic City, you eventually found it and had a big old fight that basically destroyed the Irish pub in Atlantic City. It was fully demolished. Luckily, through some uh, work, you were able to cover it up. But you all distinctly remember, like, the last time you all saw each other was when you were basically recalled by your parents to come home, and had just finished fixing up the van, blaming all of this on a local frat house that you had run into on this party. And they had the frat house is being questioned by the police, who were all very confused as to how they could have fully destroyed a bar. um but it got, everything seems to have been taken care of. So I mean, you guys go right ahead and catch up here.
I had to solve a relationship problem because one of my other siblings was too freaking lazy to do it. And then my mom contacted me on Snapchat of all things. Why not Instagram? Why is she on Snapchat? Like, I get it, but she could at least do Instagram these days. Like, not a lot of people do Snapchat.
I think you get it though. Like why it's
Yeah,
Snapchat.
yeah, oh yeah, I definitely get it.
I mean, ooh, yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, it's hard for me to imagine a lazier sibling than you, but that's a nice.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
What the frick is that supposed to mean? You know I'm driving, right? I
Yeah,
want you to choose your words very, very carefully.
You're doing an amazing job driving right now. I am so proud of you. You're just like on it right now. This is amazing. Nat, are you okay back there? Are you working on your homework? Because I definitely would have when we pulled over. I definitely would have been like, Nat, you were doing a great job. So proud of you. We just need a couple of things to work on in your driving, but that's okay. We'll get there. Why don't you just go back and take a little nap or homework? You have homework, right? You got something to work on, but yeah, just chill back there. I'm gonna take shotgun. Just you're good. You're good. I'm proud of you.
Okay.
Love you. You're amazing.
We're not supposed to listen to music while we drive because it distracts you. They did a bunch of studies that all types of music distract you while you're driving because you can't actually parallel process. It's actually a form of attention switching between two
Right.
of them.
Turns
You
on
know,
Megan Thee Stallion.
you're probably so right, Nat. So I feel like we should all put on these cool little headphones, and then I just strap a pair of headphones on her, like put it to the back, and we're just all chilling. Like, okay, so and then I look at men and like, okay, so what do you want to listen to? Like, where are the vibes?
I need, I'm putting Megan Thee Stallion on right now just to
That
get, I already have the adrenaline for this drive, and I need to focus on like that type of adrenaline instead of trying to throttle the little shit who's talking shit right now.
you're so right. Body by Megan Thee Stallion. Let's go. I just put body on.
I want
Press
to
Body.
play.
I want to feel like the twerking nature and not the like strangling nature right now. So we'll do
Perfect.
that.
Nat fully moves an ear and she's listening, but she also doesn't. She's not telling anyone she's listening. She's fully book up, but then also looking.
You actually, as you're sitting in the back seat here, that you actually get you get an email from your dad. No details, just says Natalie. You gotta talk about how your name is Natalie. I'm sorry, we've referred to you as Nat too much in this without
Because I refuse.
Natalie. Attached here is an additional set of problems I thought you would appreciate. If you could have these to me within 48 hours, that would be fantastic. And also, if you wouldn't mind hopping on Zoom with me this weekend just to chat through some things. I have some more discussion-based things I'd like to talk with you through. Just some sort of dream mechanics that I'm working on. Wondering if I could get your input on Hypnos. And then you see attached is like a set of problems, but then you also see attached seemingly by accident is a picture of a much younger Hypnos and your mom, um f- fully nude in body paint at a Grateful Dead concert, both clearly like tripping balls and seemingly erroneously attached to this email. Have you told your dad that you're going on this road trip?
No.
Okay. So how do you respond?
She responds, "Okay, Dad, thanks. I think those problems were actually ones that I did as practice problems earlier in the month from my professor. So I can just forward you the solutions there. Cute pic. And that's it."
As you are sending this, you guys have been driving for a few hours now, starting to get away from things, really getting out of the cities here, getting on these big long highways. And you guys are moving fast. This car moves slightly out of sync with reality. So you're driving, and you're not driving faster than the speed limit, but you are moving fast. Space seems to kind of compress around you. You go to send this text. As you are, your phone freezes as you're typing it out, and you like tap the screen a bunch of times, and then you see, without you doing much of anything, all of the text highlight, delete, and then as you're hitting nonsense buttons, like the phone is catching up, it autocorrects to just fuck you and sends.
I think she probably just looks at her phone and then just kind of like throws it to the side, probably into Mira to some extent, a little bit, just out of like, ah!
And it's gone. Mira, you're hit with a thick Android.
Hey, no throwing shit while people are driving.
I just be like, Nat, what the hell was that?
I gotta go. I start casting portal.
Where are you going?
What do you mean? We're driving the car.
So you all see Nat start drawing in the air, leaving behind these glowing equations as she starts to draw. You guys have seen Nat do this before. You could tell she's about to portal away in the middle of the van.
No, please, not now.
If you're not in the car, who will cover the insurance?
Fuck.
At least teleport us with you, for goodness sake.
She stops and she just writes the wrong answer and it kind of just fizzles out.
Like,
So she puts like =7 and then just like it disappears.
You know how math works.
Yeah.
be like, take a deep breath. What is going on right now?
Do you need me to stop?
No, we can keep driving.
I know I can only
Because
see you in like the rear view thing, but I think I saw you like do like a wink. Are you sure you're okay?
we can give me my phone. I take the phone from Mira and I just like I text my mom and I'm like, call dad.
Uh,
And I just send it
you
and then I put the phone back down and I put it on silent.
hey, you do that. You pop off that text. Alexa, you can tell something fucked up just happened with Nat's phone. You are not sure what's happening.
You know, what people said online is none of my business. All right, I don't want to get too involved. We've all made mistakes.
Yes, that was just some weird phone shit, I guess. You don't get a text back from your mom either.
She doesn't believe in phones. She thinks that the radio waves are bad for your brain.
Oh yeah, my dad sends scrolls, so I feel that.
Oh, maybe they could be scroll pals.
Let's not connect them in any kind of way.
I think you're right. Actually, I
Yeah.
don't necessarily want her talking to other gods. She's
Oh, this is my human dad. Don't worry about that.
oh, well, I don't want her talking to him. She doesn't get along with like normal people.
I love that he's just sending scrolls. Like how?
Birds.
I like how Alexa's dad just has like a carrier pigeon that just like takes these
I mean, I
scrolls
guess
everywhere.
it makes sense. He's married to Hephaestus and is like,
He really loves like medieval art to a fault. Like Hephaestus will text me and my human dad will not. It's scrolls by pigeon.
Your dad also has Hephaestus. You've occasionally seen like an automata brass bird show up and drop a scroll off for your mortal dad. Just like they seem to, even though they both are capable of not, they seem to communicate, especially with each other, exclusively via homing pigeon delivered scroll.
It's romantic.
Very honestly, relationship goals.
Yeah.
I think Nat is ready to broach to the car. She's just very like she's pretending nonchalance where she's like looking out the window. She's like, so what's it like to fight with your parents?
Epic.
Which ones?
Your dad.
My human dad?
Any dad.
Oh, okay. This is an overall general thing.
Like I had to explain to him how TSA works and then you can't just bring a broadsword through security. So like I don't know if it's fighting so much as just like explaining, you know?
It's not. Actually, mine is more stern talking to, more so because the
So like for instance, if they sent you like a naked picture and you told them to go fuck themselves.
Nice.
Like
Is that what you did?
Really? You said nice?
How would you respond?
Why am I seeing this? This is also akin to my parents telling me that they went to a dungeon with my mom. Why do I need to know about the menage a trois all the freaking time?
Did you send a throw up emoji with that message?
I didn't send the message. The message got sent.
What does that mean?
What? Yeah, like what?
I tried to tell them it was a cute pic, and then my phone glitched and it auto-corrected, I think, to fuck you.
How does it
Okay.
get from cute pic to fuck? Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna question that.
Did
I don't know
you
technology.
send a follow-up text to say, "Oh, my bad, autocorrect"?
No.
Okay, I need you to pick out your phone and do that immediately. That's step 1. And 2, beg for mercy.
Okay. Nat picks up her phone and just like fully hedges her bets and goes, haha, That was crazy. What was that? I'll Zoom you this weekend.
As you go to
Solid.
click send on that, your phone dies.
Alexa.
I mean, if it was me, I would have been like, what I meant to say was actually go fuck yourself, never send me that again. But that's a choice. Do you really think it was an autocorrect and you had an issue in this car?
I don't know, but do you have a phone charger?
Oh, I have my assistant, who of course has battery to spare.
Hello, Alexa. Do you need me to charge a device?
Yeah.
See a fucking cord just shoots out of this thing and like
Terrifying.
magnets into your phone. I seem to see some issues with this device. Would you like me
Okay,
to
I
scan it
know,
for
it was
malware?
No, it's okay.
Yes.
I only went to a site once, and I didn't mean to. But I
Scanning for malware. Wow. What? Okay, not judging.
I would be like, nah, what do you mean you didn't? You didn't mean to.
Alexa, did you
didn't-
program your assistant to judge people?
No, he said he's not judging. I'm judging. They're not judging. It's very different.
Some pretty interesting search history here, Natalie.
Yeah, and what do you see about the
Nothing.
email?
Strange. Seems your phone is completely fine. Charging now.
Okay. I guess it was autocorrect then.
Do you want different music, or are you good with this music? I could turn to like musicals.
We've been listening to Body by Megan.
It's now on WAP.
You guys
It's
have
now
been
on WAP.
driving for like 5 hours at this point.
We're just doing the discography of Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
This body. You go to change the channel, and it goes. You're kind of just switching through radio channels, and you hit. Hi, this is WKLN. The news now, today, and tomorrow. All you need to know. Brought to you by Wheat Thins. And as you try to go past it, every channel is playing this, and then the knob breaks off.
What did you do? My knob.
Don't break my car. It's
Wheat
my mom's car.
Thins.
Today, our top news story: water. Are you drinking it too cold? We have on water drinking expert Leela.
Hey, Mina, can we pull over to a gas station?
Yeah, we can.
Wait. I want to hear this though. Can you leave the car on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
hi,
live
my
like
name's
5 minutes out from another gas station. You have time.
Hi, I'm Leela. And I've been studying water drinking for quite some time. And quite honestly, I am against it as a whole. I think we should be getting our water through nutrient slurries that we drink at the beginning and end of each day. I absolutely don't trust most water, to be completely honest with you. I think we should be, if we need water, we should be creating it via nuclear fusion. And I just, listen, Mother Nature, she did her thing for long enough. I think we need to take it into our hands as modern humans and say fuck water, really, honestly.
Hey,
I mean, how about fuck you, lady? What do you mean? Who is this dumb hoe? Who is this? Who is this? Now, no, what kind of
Yes.
news station is
Yes,
this? No,
get angry.
I need a location. I need
this
a
is
name.
why I
I need
didn't want to turn on the radio. It distracts people.
You guys continue to listen to this woman talk shit about water, which is an interesting radio program, a very normal one out here.
Bullshit question. Bullshit question just for this. Can I use the combination of long view and then my third eye to try to locate, triangulate where
Yeah.
this radio station is? just for Mira to kick this person's ass.
So you yeah, go ahead and long view. So you're actually in the spindle. So technically you can see out of anybody's eyes and just like do some you're extra powerful here while you're in the car. So go ahead and let's see
Like,
long view.
are we in the
Oh
middle
yeah,
of
so
Tennessee? Does that add anything to your opinion?
yeah. You as you guys are driving through uh driving through Tennessee here, you start to search for this radio station and you ping somewhere inside of this radio station. One of the assistants here is working on something where they are seemingly like like they're working on this project and they're also texting this guy that they met at a bar a few days ago, and you ping onto her like nervously texting this dude, and you see through her eyes as she looks up and looks at the radio room with her. So you see I don't even remember what I named this. Layla Lulu.
There you go.
And she's talking shit about water, and then she pans out, the eyes pan out, and you see the Indiana skyline in front of you. She's in Indianapolis. You have an address.
I got an address. Mira, we could totally do this shit. I'm
Yes.
for this.
Side
Technically, you would
quest,
only
let's
need to
go.
alter your direction here if you wanted to just.
Don't worry, I
go
got
up.
this. We're taking a detour.
You detour up towards Indiana. You guys see a manic look come over here as
The
she's
hunter mode's coming
driving,
in.
weaving in and out of traffic, and you see Mira and Mina both up front look like they are about to absolutely wreck this place. Alexa, as you're sitting here, in the back watching these two get ready to go wherever the hell you guys are going. You know, it won't take you long to get there. You feel something, you feel like static electricity build in your backpack where you have a lot more of your tech stuff. And that's never really a good sign when there's a bunch of static electricity and really intense technology in the same place. So what do you do when you realize that?
Okay. First things first, we need to censor the word water with something else. I am open to suggestions. Like, anytime they say water, I'd prefer that the radio just over, there's just like a robot voice, even my assistant's voice, that instead just says like Bang energy drinks. Like, no one should be drinking Bang.
Bang energy. Yeah, I really think that, I understand that's one of the building blocks of life. I just really don't think we need Bang energy.
Yeah. Just to
Yeah.
quell the anger in the car before we go further.
You do that. I mean, you edited this car backwards and forwards, so you set up your assistant to do that, lock them in via Bluetooth to the radio. They start censoring out the word water, but you can still see that. I mean, you're dealing with the daughter of a water goddess here. I mean, you can see that she's pissed. But at
Okay.
least it's not getting worse by the minute. As you do that, though, every like third time or so, instead of blocking out the word water, it actually just your assistant turns up the volume right on the word water.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Let me recalibrate. Yeah, no, everything's fine here, Alexa.
Yeah, you sound fine. You sound great.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to help.
Yeah.
So if you don't want my help, just simply say, fuck you, I guess.
I mean, I would, but maybe like volume down, volume 2.
Yeah, sure, volume 2, whatever you say.
Okay. As much as I love petty revenge and using our powers for no possible reason whatsoever, I do feel something. Do you guys feel that? Are you
Yeah.
feeling it?
I think it messed up my phone. It's not like charging, although um Google Assistant, are you charging it?
I am attempting to charge your phone, Natalie.
Attempting isn't doing it. Just say yes or no.
Okay, well, sorry, I'm doing my best.
Now I feel
They, no, thank you,
Yeah,
Google
you
Assistant.
should feel bad.
I was on like
How dare you.
70% and then it just died, so I don't know what's wrong with it. Do you think my dad's gonna be mad? I told him to go fuck himself.
I do it all the time. You're fine.
Okay.
If you really need a good phone, you should upgrade to the Google Pixel 9. It's a fantastic device
Did
made
you
by the
program
number
it to
one
do
leading
ads?
company.
This is just its personal opinion, okay?
No, like, I'm not even sponsored, I just
gonna be
think
like,
that it's a fantastic device.
Like I make my
Google
own
Assistant,
phones
are you?
and it prefers that.
I love the Google.
I made you. You prefer
Personally,
Google. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
It's not an
Mom,
issue.
I didn't ask to be born.
My God, you
oh
sound
god,
just
it's
like
getting
me.
deep.
The sassy Google Assistant. Let's go.
I'm gonna
Honestly,
unplug
Google
my
Assistant
phone
is down
now.
to fight.
You
She just
unplug your phone. It says it's at 70%, but when you go to turn it on, it dies again.
Yeah, guys, I think either my phone's broken. I mean, we're in the Tennessee technology corridor, but I don't think that
Oh, you're out of
means
the Tennessee technology corridor by now. You guys are rolling towards Indianapolis at
Like,
this point.
let me
This-
just say, you are never out of the Tennessee technology.
Hey, so true. When you think about it,
It
But-
follows you.
No, like my phone's not working and like this weird like radio station and then the knob on my car broke. Guys, what if the car breaks down and then I can't call my mom and then she can't call roadside assistance and then she can't have sex with the driver so we go home free again. And not that last thing, the car will just be broken down.
Does your
I
mom
feel
hang
like
out with my mom?
there's a lot to unpack there.
I don't want to.
You don't want to do it now. We can do it later. We can set that aside. But what if all of these technological things are happening because we need to go to this radio station and beat up that lady who's talking about freaking that
about
water
it.
hating
the
lady?
very
Like,
least-
what if that's happening?
do you
At the
feel
very-
anything but anger?
At the very least, there's a girl who's talking to this dude, and I think he's too much of a Chad bro for her to really be interested in him. And I just need to fix this right now. It's annoying the crap out of me. I can't. I need. If I don't fight this lady, I have to fix someone's love life, and I hate this right now. I want to fight someone.
I
There
will
we
also
go.
say you guys have been driving for about 7-8 hours at this point. So, I mean, you guys, it would certainly be time to like pull over and chill out. And I don't think it would be that wild. And Indianapolis isn't too far out of the way for you guys. But also, as you guys are discussing this, you do hit a pothole and the heating turns on in the car at like max.
I want to get out.
I'll be like, listen, I know we're super attractive. I get that, but like, is it getting hot in here? Like unreasonably hot in here?
No, I do feel the heat kicked on. Okay.
You guys do see Mira is like steaming. Like
Okay.
like physically
There's
steaming.
there's a gas station right there. We're pulling over.
Like
We're pulling over.
evaporating water steaming.
I roll down the window
Like
so it doesn't
a
fog
human
the windshield.
sauna.
Yeah,
Yep,
the
we're pulling
car
over.
is filling with steam.
Is this abnormal for
it's-
you though? Like,
It
It's
is when I'm this
salty
angry.
steam, too.
Don't you live in Florida? Is this a common thing for you or something?
No, the humidity kind of, X's that out, but
fair enough.
Florida woman becomes steam. Yeah.
yes.
You guys roll up to a gas station, and you know that you are not too far away from that. You're probably within walking distance to that radio station. But you guys roll up outside of a quickie mart here,
Oh gosh.
and the car does come to a surprisingly rough stop. And as you guys roll up, every single gas thing is full, and there are no parking spots except for one directly next to the dumpsters.
Park it.
Fine, yeah, fine.
I mean, it smells awful, but you do manage to get parked.
Can I just real quick cast distract like it's a cantrip? We don't smell it.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
at least we don't notice we smell
We
it.
have so many raisins to throw away. Like, it's perfect.
Start sweeping out raisins.
No, wait, can we get one of the little vacuum thingies and just
Yeah, you guys do that. And with that, road trip off to a fantastic start. Let's grab a break here for a little bit. We'll be back in just a few with more road trip shenanigans. Off to a fantastic start. See you in Indianapolis, gang. Be back after the break. are back from the break, getting in with some more family business. Our gods to be just set out on their cross country road trip in their magic car, managing to get from Washington, D.C. to Indianapolis in 8 hours. Don't question it.
Easy.
Okay? It's how it goes. Okay? This is a godly road trip. Okay? It happens. Pursuing the horrible water hate cast going down on WKLN. The team has just stopped off in Indianapolis to go track down Layla, water drinking expert and water hater, which is a cool uh, two things that you can be simultaneously. And they've got to track it down in Indianapolis, but have started to experience some issues both with the car and their personal technology. Nothing too crazy, just some real minor inconveniences. But their steam and raisin-filled car has just rolled out. The Ronda rocket has just rolled up to a Quickie Mart in Indianapolis, and as you guys are walking, you guys are sweeping out raisins. They've turned back into grapes. Who knows? Listen,
You couldn't turn into wine? Like you had to turn back into grapes? If we're gonna be cursed.
you guys are sweeping this out, and you are aware via Mina's powers that the radio station WKLN is not too far from here, probably a 10-minute walk.
Hey guys, do you think it's really the best idea to go assault an intern at the radio station? Because
It's
I
not
think we could.
It's not the intern. I was just able to see through the intern because she's having love issues. Don't question it. But we could totally harass someone who is disputing the importance of water.
We could
Yeah.
also stay here and pick the grapes out from underneath all the seats. Equally fun.
You can do that if you want.
Yeah, what kind of fun is that, Nat? What are you talking about? Listen, I'm not saying I'm going to assault this lady. I just want to talk. I just want to talk
About what?
about the awesomeness of water. Now I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there.
She's
I know-
made to be on radio. Have you heard her? She deserves to be on every station.
Are
You're
you
such an instigator.
what?
You're
I'm just
such
gonna
an
look at Alexa like,
instigator.
what
Are you
you
sure?
talking about?
Look,
Are you
all
sure
I'm
your
saying,
parent is an heiress?
our van was a really good front door into a bar. We could do that again.
It's ours now? Are you guys on the insurance?
I'm not going to do what I did back in Atlantic City to your car. I promise I'm not doing that again. I'll use my actual body this time to body that lady.
You just see
I
Mira
promise nothing.
reach into the glove compartment and take out the insurance and just scribble her name on the insurance card and then just be like, I am now, Nat. Okay, it's fine. I'm on there now.
Nat uses her cantrip. She picks up all the grapes and just throws them at all of you.
You guys are pelted with grapes. You also look down and see that due to the heat in the car, the plastic on the outside of the insurance card, like the plastic seal on it, has melted, and where Mira has written her name, the insurance information has now wiped off behind it, and this insurance card is.
Why do you have paper
useless.
insurance? Why isn't it on your phone?
Where's the app?
Also, what the hell's going on with this car, Alexa?
I
What the
will
hell, man?
I will send you 1 Bitcoin, and that is worth more than the entirety of this car.
Oh, you with crypto?
My mom says this car is
Alexa
worth
would
its weight
so.
in memories.
Alexa, I have a report from the Ethereum stock. It's tanking again.
Second Alexa.
Dang it, did I crash the stock market again?
You transferred a single Bitcoin, and the whole thing came tumbling down.
Ugh, not
You
again.
really have invested in a house of cards.
How about we do? How about we split up? Nat, you deal with your dad's stuff and stay with the car. Alexa also fixes the car because they know that tech shit. Me and Mira are gonna fuck up that radio station. Because even if I say I don't want to fight, the fight's still gonna happen because it just kind of happens around me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But at least I'm
last-
honest with it.
Can you take my assistant so at least that I can get the lowdown
You want to
later?
world star it?
You want the live feed?
Just for me, just for me.
How about I have an idea. Not that you asked me, but I could help with
I appreciate your
plan.
input, Google Assistant.
Yeah.
Are you gonna punch somebody, Google Assistant? What's going on?
I wish my dear mother had given me a name.
I did. It's Mac,
Oh,
my artificial companion.
right.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I forgot about that. I guess I just thought I was better than that. Anyways,
No, you're just Mac.
Hey,
Okay.
hey.
Mac.
If you
Cool.
want to think up another name during this this road trip, we could totally workshop names. Cause
I
I
have
like
a
you.
list.
All right.
I've
I'll
been
hear it
thinking
out.
on this for a while. Okay, well, what if I were to stay with the car and perform some routine maintenance while you go to fuck up the radio station?
Yeah, I snatched the insurance card and I go, last time we split up, you guys drove my car through a bar. So I would
Like I said,
prefer-
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and you're gonna keep being sorry. I don't have
Well-
insurance anymore. We can't just go willy-nilly whatever we want to do. Okay?
I mean, how-
Calling willy nilly.
No,
Stop. No.
that is not in my context.
It is in your contacts.
Ooh.
Hang up.
Cancel call.
Canceling
No, keep the call. I want to know if this is a romantic
Continuing
link.
call. I didn't actually cancel it.
But
I just
anyway,
want to be like, Nat, it's okay. We're not gonna take the car this time. The car's gonna be with you. So the chances
No,
of
the
it.
car's gonna be with Mac. I'm going now. Nat has confused herself into thinking she originally did want to go.
Perfect.
you know what?
That's fine.
That's fine.
All right, I will stay with the car, and you can all go to WKLN.
Dang, it's so hot. I'm taking my sweater off. Okay, now we can go. Explaining the costume change now.
There you go. You as you take off the sweatshirt, also as the sweatshirt comes down over your hand, you are just holding a knife, and you're not really sure where it came from, but you are now holding a knife.
I don't need a knife. I have a fucking bow that's tricked out.
You see, there's a little note attached to it, just like, I thought this would be more fun. And
I
it's in
still
your
packed
mom's
my bow.
handwriting.
I still packed the bow though because I know this shit's gonna happen. I
It's
know-
romantic. It's a knife.
Bows are also. Your son wields a bow to
Okay,
shoot
well,
love arrows.
he's different. He's his
We're
own.
going
listen,
now. I'm definitely gonna fight someone. I'm
This is
definitely
all.
gonna
This is
fucking
just
fight
you
someone.
turning over the card. Also, every single time on different sides, it has like a response.
I'm definitely fighting someone.
You
now.
throw
I'm
the
done.
knife away.
Get my fucking
As
bow.
as it flies away, your phone lights up. Alexa, it's just like, quick, grab that knife. And it's a text from your dad.
Which day?
the weapons one, the one that texts, the one that doesn't
Oh,
communicate.
that's fair. It's not a
exclusively
scroll.
via
Why would I
scroll.
question this?
Yeah, a pigeon flies down.
I mean, as
Um,
much as I love the idea of grabbing this knife, like because my dad told me to, like it's fine.
It's a good knife. You should grab it. I think that's
It's a
Hey
very
Mac,
nice
there's a knife for you.
Oh, wonderful! I've always
Don't
wanted
give
a
him
weapon
the
of
knife.
my own.
What could
Don't
go
give
wrong?
him the knife.
Does he have
Charging board
hands?
shoots out and wraps around this knife and pulls
Never
it in,
mind, that
and
works.
now it's just holding a knife.
He's got.
I'm
Okay, He's like a Google home speaker with a
Yeah.
little 3D printed
Just a
body with like very limited posable limbs.
he's a cutie.
No eyes, blind.
I just imagine being like, Mac, what is that? And then Mac's like, a knife. I'd be like, no, like no, stop that
No!
Like,
video, no.
yes.
Mac has a knife. What will he do with it? Who knows? All right.
Only
Well,
use it for self-defense. If we come back to a murder, we weren't here.
no promises. Winking emoji.
I like this guy. I like this guy. Let's go, guys. Oh, I think the girl's crying now. Come on, we definitely need to go.
You just distantly in the back of your mind, just hear, I don't understand why you don't just. You follow the source of this girl crying, but some very mediocre dudes she met in a bar last night. And roll up to, you see there's a big building with a big radio tower on the top. Says WKLN on the front. Indiana's most trusted news source, and it looks very out of date. Like the whole building looks like it hasn't been serviced properly in years. Um, and you also see the building looks like it also houses on the first floor what looks to be like a almost like it's called G News, but it's clearly a ripoff of E News,
Oh
but
my
like a
god.
local variant. And that's just on the first floor, and that looks brand new. Like that looks like it was just in here recently. Yeah, you guys roll up to this building. Uh, you enter in on the first floor, and you see there's an elevator and a very bored looking receptionist, and he's sitting behind this like counter on his phone, and you see all around you there's all this signage for G News, and there's an elevator going up here that says, I mean, the only other thing in this building seriously is WKLN. As you guys enter, he goes, "Hi, good morning. What can I help you with today?"
Nat immediately casts distract.
Oh shit! You see, like something lights up on his phone, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
Go, go,
Starts
Nat
go.
just
looking at
like
something.
walks.
It's on the fourth floor. It's fourth floor.
Guys get into the elevator, mash the button. He goes, "Oh man, what? Hey, what was I even looking at? I don't even know. What was that?" And then the doors close, and you guys head up here.
Nat would
Some
rather
light,
die than talk to someone in a business.
some great use of a cantrip there. Some real quiet, low key. It's a elevator cover of watermelon sugar. It's playing in the doors open up, and you guys see a very small but functioning radio station here. You see on the far side there's a glass door, there's a glass wall with what now is a room with just one person in it. It looks like the interview has ended, and you see there's a bunch of people doing things all around, but uh Mina, you see that intern. Um, she is currently in the staff kitchen, leaning up against the fridge, openly weeping.
I have stuff to do, but Mira, I'm with you in spirit, and if it's still continuing when I finish, I will totally jump in if you need me to. But you got this.
Okay.
Uh, so Mina, you're going over to this girl. The rest of you, Amira, you're the one who's on the hunt here. What are you up to?
So I'm gonna like surveillance the area because I'm gonna be like, who's not drinking water? Like who? Because I know this lady has to be the one not drinking water up in here.
Uh, yeah, absolutely. I don't think you got to do much. Why don't you go ahead and roll plus judgment for me?
Okay. Let's see. Where's my dice? Over here. So that is 9.
A
Actually, wait.
9.
6, 2, a 7. Because my
7.
judgment's a -1. Yep.
Classic. You start looking around. You do not see anybody actively avoiding water. There are plenty of people who aren't actively drinking water. But you do see there is a lot of people just kind of milling about, but you do see there is somebody who looks to be like the president of the company or somebody walking around with some papers and checking in with some folks. You definitely notice they seem to be like the head honcho around here.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna take like a pen or something out and be like, oh, excuse me, I think you dropped this. Yeah, hi, how are you? How are you doing today?
You say that, and you see this guy turns around. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you. You see he grabs that pen, and he goes, "Sorry, do you have an appointment here today?"
Yes, I'm actually here for Mrs. Lee today. I'm her assistant actually. I'm one of her assistants, yeah.
Go ahead and this is definitely trying to sway someone. So go ahead and roll 2d6 plus ah.
It's a 6.
Okay. Okay. You see, he goes, "I'm sorry, but Mrs. doesn't. She didn't tell us she had an assistant coming in today. But if you are looking for her, if you wanted to go wait in the main lobby, I can let her know that you came for her." And he gestures back to the elevator.
Oh, well, you see, actually, like, I have something really important to give her. I'm kind of surprised that she didn't mention that I was going to be stopping by. I mean, I wasn't supposed to come by, but she forgot something at the office that's of like urgent concern and that I really need to get to her, like, ASAP.
All right. So why don't you just let me know what you have for her, and I'll go let her know what it is.
It's like a girl issue. It's a a female issue. I don't know if you really
Okay, well,
want
I'm not
to.
afraid of that as a concept, so you can just go ahead and let me know that. We're
I mean,
very kind of feminist, body positive office here, so
right,
Uh,
and that's
it
great.
it's an IT issue. I don't think I
he
could
looks at
explain
you
it to you.
and he goes, "There's an there's a
Oh, wait,
women-based
wait.
IT issue."
Yeah. It affected her audio. I think she would like to know. Maybe you don't understand.
The fucking glasses. uh, Go ahead and roll plus and
Oh
I'm gonna give
no.
you a +1 for this for your prop work.
This is so a 0 plus 0.
Because I like to think that in real life, like in game, you also just put on glass.
I
Yes.
did just roll a 12.
Oh heck yeah! All right, cool. You see, he goes, "Oh gosh, an IT problem.
I'm
We're a
so
radio
smart.
station. I trust you. You have glasses on. I of course trust your knowledge in IT. Um, of course. Oh gosh. She's gonna be so upset that if I don't let you go to yes. She is out on the balcony. Um, if you would like to go out there, just let her know that if um she has any IT issues, that we are not liable for any of that.
Yes, you're liable. Mira, please lead the way.
Of course, the balcony. Yes, let's hit it.
You take off the glasses
Don't need
in
them
game.
anymore.
You definitely no
Look,
doubt.
look, there's no lenses, all right?
You head out towards the balcony, and you I'm gonna cut from you guys real quick to Mina. Mina, you've walked up to this girl. She's in her maybe early 20s, late teens. Looks like she's probably a college student who's here for an internship. You see she is again openly weeping in the office break room here. She's like
Does my third eye, or like, is there any type of context clues to give me a name of this person? Like, does she have a name tag or
uh
anything?
I am going to say I think that is something that would be pretty easy for you. You also have uh psychometry,
Yeah.
and so you see there's like a water bottle on the table next to her, and you brush your hand past it, and you see the memory of her like getting this water bottle on the first day of orientation in college. And you see her name is Isa.
Calm, calm. Issa? Oh my, oh my gosh. Girl, hey, how are you?
Um, hi. Um, I'm sorry. Do I know you?
Oh, it's okay. I was out on leave for a while, but I was here when you did like your orientation here. It's good to what's going on? What, oh, are you okay?
I'm sorry. No, I'm really not okay. I'm really sorry.
Oh, girl, girl, what's going on? What has you like this? You usually I know I was out on leave, but Barbara, she's been telling me that you've been doing such a fantastic job. I feel like I already know you. And like just seeing you like this, it's breaking like my heart. What's going on?
I just I met this guy at a bar last night, and he was really sweet, and he was really like really nice, and he's an entomologist.
Mm, an entomologist. Ooh, that sounds fancy. I don't really know a lot of like big words, but that sounds like fancy.
He studies bugs.
Ooh, bugs are can be interesting. That's fancy.
Yeah,
That's a different type of fancy. Yeah.
yeah.
Do you
And
like bugs?
you see, she looks over at you, and you realize,
Holy shit, you're with me. Oh my god.
Yeah.
yeah,
I was just awkwardly standing behind Mina the whole time, just
Holy
like,
shit. You see her like her face just drop for a bit, but then like, okay, face,
yeah.
back up, back up.
do you like bugs?
Um, yeah. I'm sorry. Do I know you?
No,
She's my
but
cousin. She's my cousin. Don't worry about it.
I was just
Okay.
listening. Like, he likes bugs, but do you?
I I guess I don't know. It's not really. Well, I asked if you wanted to hang out today, and it's like, yeah. He's like, of course. And then um today he posted a picture of his Instagram, and he's like posting pictures with this dude, and he's like really hot, and I'm like, you see, she pulls out her phone and hands it to you, Mina, and you see it's
Mhm.
open to an Instagram post, and you see it's this like kind of hot looking, kind of like dorky looking dude. And you see it's clear that he's nude, fully nude in this photo, but like tastefully so.
Mhm.
And you can see he's in bed with another nude dude that looks slightly older than him, and he's got like a mustache and a goatee and curly hair. And this dude also is hot, but in a very sort of a in a really like you look at this dude that this guy's in bed with, and you're like, that dude just screams horny.
Mhm. Mhm. All
Like
right.
literally.
Just
Or
look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at
Um,
this.
Go, Nat. Go ahead and roll. Um, ooh, let's call this either judgment or weird, whichever you're better at.
Weird.
While she's doing
Weird.
that, I want to know with the gaydar that I have in orientations, is this dude just like, is he doing stuff because of money reasons? Because there are people who are like that, or is he actually gay?
You think this dude's bi? Like he's like
Okay.
fully like
Okay. So
could
there is
definitely still
possibly a
be into
chance. Yeah.
her.
Hmm.
You think she's and she seems fine with that aspect of it. She seems to be more freaking out about how she thought that she had made a connection with this dude, and then he
Hmm.
apparently went home with some hot older dude.
What is the vibe I'm
Um,
getting from her?
yes, that's the vibe you're getting from her.
Oh no, what's her orientation vibe?
Oh, she is straight,
Okay,
seemingly.
making sure. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Carry on with
Good
that.
call. Good call. What'd you get for that roll there, Kai?
10.
10
Mm-hmm.
horns. There is
Oh.
something up with this photo. It's not supposed to be showing it, but you see little goat horns sticking out from this dude's head. And it's only then that you realize you recognize this dude. Last year, when you guys were in Atlantic City dealing with Fae bullshit, you met this dude at a bar who was hitting on everybody. You remember him just introducing himself as Goodfellow.
Mm. Okay. Nat kind of like looks at the phone and goes, "So, men, you're into those? Like, usually?
um,
Oh my god, I
I
love her.
found that generally, yeah.
Okay. So he likes bugs. Does he like other animals too?
I don't. This is a weird line of
No,
questioning.
I just was. Is he like an animal person?
Go with
Is
this. I
he a
want to see
fur?
where
Are
she
you
goes.
asking furry?
No, like, does he like cats, dogs, goats?
Go. I guess he has a dog. Um, I didn't think he was particularly into goats.
Okay. What did like? I don't like. Just what's? Why do you care?
I guess
Nat
I
is
just
making this face as she's asking these questions. Just
as you guys are doing this, Mina and Alexa, Mira and Alexa, you guys are walking past this as this is going down, seeing this horrendous social interaction go down.
I'm honestly like, I'm just taking a step back to watch this happen. While this is happening, can I also like figure out if this is someone that I recognize, or
Yeah,
did
you
Nat say it?
once Nat kind of points it out to you, you also see it. You can tell like magically the picture shouldn't really be able to pick up this, but you guys can tell, and you definitely recognize this dude, and you in particular remember this dude because this dude and your mom are not on good terms. This is Robin Goodfellow, aka Puck, who is
Oh, that's
uh, a particularly horny fae, and a uh, from what you remember, if Puck is around, it means some fae bullshit is generally going down.
Oh, that explains stuff. Okay, got it. Got it.
can I ask you? Where did you say you met this man that you were
Uh,
attracted to?
feels like a weird clarification, but
There are two men in the photo. Jesus.
okay. I met him at a bar downtown.
You know his name?
The guy's name?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mitchell.
Mitchell. I
Ugh.
look at Mina for any sort of like confirmation. Just, am I doing this right?
Take a step back. Take a step back. I got this. I got this. Hey, hey, look at me. Look at me.
I
You.
am looking at you.
Here's your phone back, by the way.
Thank you.
When I look at you, I see a confident, emotionally sensitive woman who just wants someone to appreciate her. Hey, 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 hey. Look at me, look at me, look at me. We're looking at each other. We're
Yeah,
looking at each other. You do not need to cry over a man. We can appreciate that he's in his thought era and like getting that. That's fine. We do not slut shame here. But you
No.
deserve someone who has open communication with you. And because I like you so much and know that you are a badass lady who deserves everything she's going to get in life and deserves to get dick down real good, I'm going to put you in contact with someone. And she's going to use, I think Tracker may be like a good use of this, but she's
Yeah.
going to like pinpoint someone in this. I'm like in this building who would be a good match for her.
What
I'm
a
just throwing
wonderful
out.
use.
We have willy nilly on the phone.
we, we also
Willy-nilly.
Nat
maybe that
bumps
too
her
in
head
the
out.
Indianapolis era. Then let's stretch it out.
Nat like
Okay.
pokes her head and is just like, "What's the guy's Tinder?"
Which guy's
Nat,
Tinder?
Nat,
Mitchell.
pull back.
I don't.
The Mitchell,
Why
the
would
guy
you
I met
have
at the
the
bar?
other guy's Tinder?
I don't know. You just said the guy.
Nat.
Mitchell's.
Tell everyone that PUCK is involved in this. I got this now. It's okay.
But can I have Mitchell's Tinder?
How do I give you somebody's Tinder?
Like, okay, give me. Oh my god, give me your phone. I'll give it back.
Okay. Can't do this.
While
Nat
she's
walks
doing that.
off. Nat walks. She meant.
Oh my goodness. Don't worry. She was homeschooled. She was homeschooled, so
You can tell.
you can kind of tell. But I'm gonna put you in contact with what role do I need to make? Judgment?
Yeah, roll plus judgment. Yeah.
Okay.
2d6 plus judge.
And judgment is to 13.
Okay. 13. Okay, a 10 plus, you see into the near future and know where they'll be in an hour. So you're doing this in a general sense. You see down on the first floor of the building, you see there's another intern at G News. And you can see he's weeping currently. As you can see, he has just found out that his girlfriend has cheated on him with his boss, Mr. Goodfellow.
The scandal. The
And
audacity.
you see, he has been also his emotions have also been played with, in resulting by Puck in a very similar manner. And you see that his plan is to go out and drink, and he's got to sleep with somebody tonight.
Hey,
He's also very hot.
what's it? Do you have a name for him?
Yeah, his name is Erie.
Hey, you know Erie on the first floor with G News.
Yeah.
Word on the street is he found out recently that his girlfriend cheated on him, and he is looking to. I know, but he is broken and wants to throw caution to the wind. I think you two right now, with all of your built up energy and just frustrations, can make a genuine connection. So I want you to go down there on your break, and I want you to go up to him and ask him out for drinks.
Okay.
Everything's gonna work out, honey. I
Go
believe
ahead.
in you.
Roll 2d6 plus awe with advantage. So roll twice to take the higher of the two rolls.
Okay. So with awe, 13.
13. Heck yeah. You see, she goes, You're right. Mitchell was really nice and he's hot. And you know what? This is the end with him. But if you know what? I need to do something simple and fun just for me.
Yeah.
You know?
And she just like She pulls her into a hug.
Bring her for a big hug.
You're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. Don't let a fuckboy fuck with you. Now go out there and fuck.
Yeah, you're right.
Hell yeah, I believe in you. I'm gonna go and find my other people now.
I'm gonna walk out of my internship right now to go.
Hell yeah!
No,
Hell yeah!
ask about right now.
Yeah, hell yeah!
Yeah.
I believe in you. She's definitely going to like follow her Insta just to keep track of everything now because she's
I would
invested.
give you she gives you your Insta. She goes, I would accept the follow, but again, I don't have my phone. I don't know.
I'll make sure she brings it back.
So
Don't worry.
The mixed up. See, she walks out, and we'll cut in back to the rest of you. Mira and Alexa, you guys are about to walk out to the balcony as Nat walks up behind you with a phone in her hand, open on Tinder, just looking through some dude's profile.
Alexa, I need you to find this guy, and then I need you to find who he matched with on Tinder because Puck, she whispers very loudly. Everyone can still hear it. Puck is around and he matched with this guy. Remember? His name is Mitchell.
You guys again just like standing in front of the door to the balcony.
I
be like,
understood like 10% of what you just said. I heard
Whose
Puck,
phone is
I heard
that?
Tinder. I heard. Are you on Tinder?
Do you have a Tinder?
So this is Mitchell. He
Hello.
matched with.
He is hot.
I swiped.
He
And
matched
it's
with-
the picture. I swiped to the picture she showed me of.
Yeah, you open back up Instagram, see this dude, and you guys also recognize the dude Mitchell slept with last night is Puck, aka Robin Goodfellow.
I'm gonna be like, Nat, you can do so much better than that. What do you mean? Who is this Who is this person?
Yeah, thank you. I think. Also, so this guy, there's a girl. I didn't get her name. She matched with him on Tinder, and her boyfriend slept with Puck. And we need to find Puck because I think he's around because Tinder has a radius. We need to either avoid him or find him. I don't know which. I kind of just grabbed her phone. This isn't my phone. That the extent of her actions are dawning on her.
So you stole some random person's phone to show us a picture of some dude named Mitchell and
With his
Puck, who
shirt
we don't
off.
like.
I
And
kind
Puck
of
is
love this
here?
for you.
And Puck is here in the area, and we have to essentially kick his ass. That's what you're telling. I'm assuming that's what you're saying.
Yes. But I wanted Alexa to do the phone, or I guess maybe Matt could do it, where if you look at Mitchell and how he matched and see if they said where they were. I had a lot of thoughts really quickly, and I don't really.
Do you want to match with Mitchell or Puck?
Puck, but I can't find him on. I don't know how Tinder works, but I know if we have Mitchell's thing and he matched with Puck. I just hand you the phone.
I really wanted you to want to match with Mitchell. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, no, Mitchell's cool. He has a body.
He's a human.
Body.
Yeah,
no,
can you
he's like a hot.
can you guys both roll plus judgment, please?
I'm just looking at Nat like so relieved that she can do better than Mitchell and doesn't want Mitchell.
I really hope eventually, like, Mina's just like peeking at the corner, not interacting with us at all, but just watching.
I rolled
You're
an
walking
11.
up
I'm
on this.
wilded.
Oh my god.
It's all downhill from here. I'm rolling double ones the rest of the night.
Double ones. Yeah.
No, I got
what'd you 7? Oh, okay.
11.
11, cool. And what did you get, JJ?
Oh, was I supposed to roll? You said you
I
did,
did
and I
say
didn't know
both
who
of
this
you.
you were.
Both
My
of
bad.
us.
It's
That's generally
it's
what that
two-
means.
it's what? Which one am I supposed to do?
2d6
Judgment.
plus judgment.
Plus judgment. Mine is a 2.
Let's see.
Beautiful.
Sorry, you just got 2 total?
Yeah, 2 total. Like it's a
Cool.
4. Well, wait, hold on. It's a 4 minus. What's my judgment? A 3. I'm sorry, I got a 3 because my judgment's a -1.
-1. Okay, cool. So you're completely lost on this. You're just like so that sure that Natalie can do better. Alexa, you see when Natalie tries to be like, oh yeah, he's hot. You're like, oh, gay.
Fair. No comment.
Just but like it does occur to you as she's like, yeah, no, he's hot. He has a physical form for sure.
Nice.
He does
Nina
have.
He's
that.
immortal. Like he has shapes.
He has
Oh,
shoulders and knees.
no, he's got all those body parts that people generally have. You've got this phone. You're standing by the door to the balcony. I will say that during this whole weird conversation, you guys hear this girl yell like, "I'm going downstairs. I'll be right back." And then turning the corner, looking satisfied, is Mina. Mina, you see your friends here standing out next to the door, all arguing about a phone.
Nat, the girl needs her phone back. Also, she is gonna get dicked down today, so good job, well done for me. High five myself.
Hey.
Can I like touch copy the profile and then let her take the
Yeah, you just download all that information right to your phone.
Okay.
Nat, we need to work on your social skills a little bit, but that's a conversation for
I
later.
love gay man Tinder. I have never lived this life before. Can't wait to see what it brings me.
No, but Mina, you saw it. It was Puck. So
Yes, I know.
I was trying to give it to Alexa so we could find Puck's location from
No,
Tinder.
no. I get what you were trying to do. Very good job. But again, the interaction with the girl you just took the phone from.
Oh, yeah, she can have it back.
Please explain to her how you told Alexa to copy a profile. Can't wait to hear that. Alexa,
Oh no, I
copy.
kind of heard parts of it because I was watching back there. You kind of talk loudly, my dear.
Well, she can have her phone back. She's kind of stupid anyway. I just kind of hand it back.
Don't say that. She
so
pushes
mean.
you.
I'm the mean one.
Oh, +1 to judgment. Am I right? Dang.
No, homie. Don't be judging
okay,
people's
so-
preferences.
Nah.
No,
Just because it's
Copy
not
over that
that's because it's
profile.
not the same as you. Also, he's bi, by the way. Calm down. But don't be judging people for their different preferences if they don't match yours. She's gonna go back and return the phone.
She's
Very
gone,
much
so you just kind of put the.
She's gonna put it
phone
on the
her
desk, yeah.
Yeah.
She's just bad at
Like a-
math, and like that's what upsets you. Like she's not good at math.
No, she was hard to talk to, and every time I said who's the guy, she was like, "Which one?" As if I expected her to know the one her boyfriend hooked up with.
It was that was the issue a little bit, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Do you feel like most people you talk to are the dumb one?
Sometimes it kind of depends on the person.
Again, a
Storytelling.
conversation for later. I have a sibling somewhere in Aphrodite's like lexicon of children who I think is a therapist. I could put you in contact with one of them.
And
My mom
lazier
doesn't
than
believe
you.
in therapy. She believes in crystals.
You can have both.
Your mom's not here.
You can have both. It's just,
You can definitely have both. Please have therapy.
crystal therapy. It could be just like a combo, a synergistic effect. You know what I mean? It's okay. You can try different things and see what works for you.
The
You
crystals
guys see
don't work.
the office behind you guys, and they're all just kind of like looking at these 4 people, none of whom they know. Just
Hey!
standing.
Get back to your own shit right now.
Why are you
Anyway, what-
watching our IT problem?
Exactly.
Embarrassing.
Mind your own business. Carl, pay attention to your marriage, please.
God.
Thank you.
Oh my
Goodbye.
God. Oh my god.
Matt casts distract.
My wife actually cheating on me?
No, she's just not satisfied. Pay attention to her. Jesus freaking Christ, people. Anyway, were you gonna go fight someone, Mira?
Yeah.
Yes, I was gonna yeah, let's go. I'm just like, you can just see Mira kind of just having like whiplash from like everything that's
going
happening.
on here?
I'm sorry, that's
going
just my personality sometimes. I'm sorry.
You got Menda who's over here yelling at people. Nat's talking about whatever. Like,
You go to open the door to the balcony, you grab the door, and it's covered in jelly.
Gross.
Your hand is just sticky now. You can still open the door, but your hand is very sticky now.
is it like jelly that you can eat or like
It is like grape jelly.
grape jelly? Okay, I'm gonna be like, this is okay. I'm just gonna like talk myself into like, just open the door. You can wipe it off once you open the door. Just open the door, and I'm just gonna open the door and just like slide my hand all over the door like this.
Yeah. Get that jelly off there. And you guys
Yes.
walk out onto the balcony. Out here on the balcony, up on the 4th floor, you guys see there is a woman out here by herself. You can see she is in a big gown. You have a vague recognition of her. You can't quite tell. She's wearing big long gown with these beautiful golden shoes on, and you see she has like a circlet on for some reason, and you see she turns to you all and she goes, "Oh, hello, is there something I can help you with?"
Yes. Are you Layla?
Ah, yes. Layla. That is, of course, my name.
That is so fantastic. I have been looking for you this whole time. This is
Is it because I don't like water?
Yes, it's exactly because you don't like water. What's your problem with water? Like what's going on?
You fool! I have no hatred for water. It's a necessary part of life for mortals, that is. Get it? Because I'm not one.
Yeah,
Haha.
yeah, I got that from when you
Okay.
mentioned mortals. Like you typically don't mention the word mortals unless you're like
Oh,
not mortal. So
okay. Well, you know what? That's. Anyways, I go by another name. Perhaps you know that one better.
whack ass bitch.
No, once.
Water
yes.
hater, water hater 2.0.
Nope, not that one.
Um
I'll give you a hint. Have you been experiencing some problems recently?
I mean we all have problems, so like I mean what do you
Okay, well, I
mean?
guess sort of.
Nat like jumps in. Can you be more specific? You're kind of confusing everybody.
Inconvenience. Listen, I know who you are, all right? And you know who I am. I'm just in disguise right now.
I don't know who you are.
Are
Who
you sure we know you? Are you sure?
I am nearly 100% sure that you know me.
How
Do I
well?
know?
Mira knows like a
remember-
lot of people.
Yeah, I know a lot of.
Okay.
I go to a lot of parties. I'm pretty sure I don't know who you are.
Okay, well, this is. You know what? This is almost as bad as. And you see, she turns back and she does a dramatic turn. She goes, Atlantic City.
Oh, Puck, is that you?
What? No. Why?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. He was
Atlantic
recently
City-
on the
I mean,
brain
we-
for other things.
Do you
Listen,
really
I'm
not
gonna be-
remember? I swore vengeance
I
upon
don't know
you.
a lot of people.
Listen,
Like-
we met a lot of people in Atlantic City. Like you're gonna have to
Hold
be
on.
more
I want you to
specific.
turn I want you to turn 25% to the right. Like I want to see the side profile type of thing, but angled at like 25% just in case.
Okay. She turns.
Do I recognize her now?
You do.
What's her name?
You
Who is
see,
it?
as she turns, you can see the light hit a pair of beautiful fairy wings behind her, and you all recognize Queen Titania, Queen of the Fae,
Oh,
who had sworn vengeance upon you.
hey TT, hey, how are you doing,
Oh,
girl?
Titi! Hey!
Oh gosh, again with you see she transforms fully into a like full Titania, beautiful flowing hair, gossamer gown, big fairy wings behind her, and she goes, don't call me that.
No, I'm still gonna call you that because I kicked your ass.
Okay, I would ask that you don't.
Do you prefer titty or?
Oh
Annie.
no.
Tabitha.
Miss Oberon.
That one especially no. Do not relate me to my husband. Don't appreciate it.
What about
Oh,
Nab?
is there trouble in paradise? Whatever
I-
paradise is for Faye.
Yes, for like thousands of years. Not the
Yeah,
Do you
Oh,
want to
tell us
talk
about it.
No, that one's
I-
kind of a known fact, guys.
listen-
was
Oh, I
trying to
still
be
wanna
nice.
know
I'm sorry,
about-
it didn't pan out. I was
It's
trying to like.
It's
Sorry.
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
You're doing great.
When
I love
you
this for
came
you.
to Atlantic City and stole back that Cluracon's pewter pint that I
That
had
didn't
so
belong to you.
purposefully placed there, I came and I swore vengeance on you. It was hard to hear me because of you had begun playing music quite loudly on a jukebox, and I was trying to yell over it that I had swore vengeance upon you, but you didn't. So, anyways, I swore vengeance upon you, and this is my vengeance.
That's cute.
To
What is?
be
what's the
mean about
vengeance?
water?
Yeah, wait. What's
That
the
was
vengeance?
only one part of my dastardly plan.
Damn.
Have
Devious.
you noticed any inconveniences along the way?
Did you text my dad to go fuck himself?
Yes, I was particularly proud of that minor inconvenience.
That's kind of
Did
sick,
you-
though.
Did you see the naked
It was
picture?
a great burn, honestly.
Did you see the naked picture? I don't think my mom would want. you to see-
I saw the nude photography of your mother and father.
Is that
That's a little
normal? I have a question.
perverted.
Wait, so you're married and you have like kids, right?
I do in fact have children, yes.
Okay, so what would you be really mad if they texted you to like go fuck yourself or like what?
Okay, this is really not going how I had planned.
What was your plan? Let us know.
I swore I was
But
going
what
to
does what's the
cause-
details? What's like what
I'm
what were your
causing
what was your
minor
thought process?
inconveniences along the
I
way
mean-
in the hopes that you don't make it to California.
Can you stop?
Do you want to come with us? Like, do you just
No,
wanna
You
I
can
hang?
come with us. We're
Yeah.
going to the
No.
bang the hype
Do you want
house.
to go get brunch? Did you invite us over here to get brunch? Is that
No,
what you
I would
wanted?
love brunch, but not with you.
I mean, I
Oh,
love
why
a good
not?
prank.
You are my semi-mortal enemies.
Are
Why?
we really though? Are we really? I mean, we could just
Wait,
go get brunch.
Are we still mortal? I thought we had this whole thing at the start.
Semi.
Yes,
We're
I
demigods,
remember
kinda,
you were
sorta.
memeing about a deadly disease that had ravaged the country. I
I lean
remember.
Oh, you heard that?
I lean over to Mita and Mira and go, am I doing okay in this one?
You're doing great.
Some really mixed messages.
Please continue. You're doing great.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Yes, I overheard that my pixies and sprites had already begun to track you at that point. You may remember I removed all but one piece of your gorp.
Yeah, I mean, I
hell?
don't think we're really complaining about that, to be honest.
am. My mom gave me those raisins.
We had so many vitamins in our system. Like, we're honestly healthier. We would have just eaten the chocolate.
No seeds, chocolate, nor peanuts.
So
Exactly.
like,
So we just got nutrients, I guess.
I guess. So like, now that we're here, Like, what are we gonna do? Like, I mean, you stopped us here, which
I
I get. You
tremble
don't
in
want to.
fear.
Hey, I have a question. Do you know where Puck is?
Ugh, that's a horny Satan. Yes, he downstairs.
Oh,
He
That
runs
sounds like
my.
a euphemism, honestly.
I'm not sure what you mean by that, but he's downstairs literally on the first floor. He's the executive director of G News.
okay.
Oh yeah, because he slept with one of the other dude's girlfriend, and so he's crying right now. And I just fixed that relationship. Yeah, I know.
That was why the
Mm.
foolish. No, that was yet
Why?
another one of my machinations.
Again, daughter of a love goddess. What do you fucking expect?
Okay, do you know how hard it is to be the goddess of Fae in the modern day? They dyed a river green for St.
Mhm.
Patrick. You know how nothing that is?
And I
That's the
also heard that
closest
some
I get
TikTok
to a
people try to
festival.
curse the Fae along with Celine and like
I don't. That
Helios.
was
That
a
was weird.
whole thing. That
That was
was
weird.
forever
I'm
ago.
sorry
I'm
for
over
that.
that.
I'm sorry for that.
Listen, my husband, we worked out an agreement. This is not the point. The point is turn around now, or you will face the worst minor inconveniences and problems along the way.
Have you
Okay,
met
so
our parents? Like, those are major
I
inconveniences. Like,
I
you could just
have.
hang out and like ride the ride of minor inconveniences we're already gonna experience.
If you
I
want
have
to inconvenience my mother, you and Puck can just sleep with me. That's fine.
I would
Because she hates
never do
Puck.
that. Puck
And you're
probably would.
pretty.
He's a horny
I hear
bastard.
I'm pretty. We can do a menage a trois.
I
This is a
wasn't ready.
lot for me.
I have a question. I have a question. Why do you care if we make it to California conveniently?
Because
Vengeance.
TikTok hype houses are the center of all the greatest drama. Do you know what it is that we Fae do nowadays?
drama.
Apparently, you
Drama.
bother us.
You're bored?
We are the center of all internet gossip and cancel culture. That's us now. That's what we do.
I'll
You know the whole
cancel all of you easily.
No, you couldn't. Simply not.
That's a Tuesday for me. I just
The way
started
That's
I
work.
know, right? The way
This
the
is a,
tech person in the group is like, I will cancel everyone up in here.
no. You
It's kind of a
couldn't.
Wednesday
Listen,
for me a little bit, especially when it comes to like the divorces that are happening. Did you hear about the Try Guys thing?
Oh my
oh, I
god,
don't
Messy,
even.
yeah, that was
messy.
crazy.
You know what's really messed up about that though is that you know what? I'm not even going to get into that with you. Okay, that's a
Listen,
whole Instagram page set up for that already. If you want to go follow
Which
that drama,
I'm just
can
saying, like,
you?
if every time you want to make an account, would you like to have to call Comcast to set up and transfer your service?
what a
Because
terrible mid-level inconvenience.
I could do that, or you could listen to Mira Mina here and just have a good time.
Hey,
Go-
so Titan, Tit, Titania.
Ti- My name is Queen Titania of the Fae.
Yeah, but you're
Mhm.
also Mab. You work with my dad. You're the you do dream, but like he's your
God.
boss.
Hypnos is your father?
Yeah.
God, his
You told him
stink
to go
is all
fuck
over
himself.
you.
You told him to go fuck
God,
himself. I'm gonna tell
God,
him you said that.
my God. Wow, you really are a spitting image. My God. Why don't you know who's. Listen, I've never thought dreams could be made lame before. But this
Hey.
dude really, he just takes all the fun out of it. He's like, ooh, we've got to make sure to have their brains at full capacity as they dream. Make sure that the REM cycles. Boo!
Well,
I say dreams are for giving nightmares and strange flights of fancy. I'm the one who gives you strange sexual dreams about coworkers. That's my gig.
but you don't
That
do the
was you?
optimization. You don't do the
No,
optimization.
never. Only strangely horny nightmares.
But how do you
That
optimize
explains a
them if
lot
you
for
don't?
me.
Yes, I imagine it does.
Hey, my dreams are cool when I make them. They're fun. I think they're cool.
Do they have math problems in it? Is that what
No,
you're
the math isn't the math is the dream, but the dream's not math.
Okay.
So she starts just like going off. She's like, so you do math to make the dream, and the actual components of the dream are defined by a series of arrays, which you then multiply based on the
Oh,
In this instance, I want to assist Nat in this and intimidate Dania. Intimidation.
Tanya.
To Tanya, my apologies.
Tanya.
But yeah, I still
Alright,
want to intimidate her.
So you roll intimidation here as you just stare down to Tanya.
12.
12. Okay, intimidation from the warrior move here. Oh, okay. Oh, this is roll with prowess instead of awe to sway someone. So 12, is that with your prowess?
Yes, it is.
All right, cool. So you stare her down as she goes to interrupt Nat, and she's
She's
Are you
essentially just
finished?
hovering over Nat, just being like, no, you better fucking not.
So the math part is like not the dream part. It's just what actually, we're actually working on automating it if we can. She pulls out her calculator, and she starts typing on it. She's like, see, because if you can get it so that the array system is based in like it's more of like a data science type deal, where if you actually have it arranged by row, you can put it on substrings. And then you can pull out individual substrings. She's just going on and on.
just keeps going. Oh, okay. Oh my god. I didn't think you were gonna breathe. Okay. Listen. Final offer. Turn around now. Return to Washington District of Columbia.
So how do we know that you're just gonna let us go back home with no inconveniences along the
You'll
way?
notice that the inconveniences simply melt away.
Can I black hole stun her? Because it's like honest answers.
This is so aggressive.
Black hole stun.
It's essentially Zona Trip.
Yeah, go right ahead. You hear your mother's voice change in the back of your head. She starts to speak. She goes, "That's not very nice." And you hear her so. Actually, you know what? Fuck this bitch. You know what? Fucking get her. Get her.
11.
You guys watch as oh Jesus. You watch as Mina's eyes go from like this like wonderful pink color to like pure black all the way through. And then you see you see Titania's eyes also go black, and she goes what is it that you ask her upon showing her? I believe it is the vastness of the stellar background.
What awaits us if we go to California?
I am gathering an army of Fae at the Glory and Valor Hype House Party-a-thon sponsored by Bang Energy.
Are they hot?
Do you want me to ask that question honestly?
Yes, ask if they're hot.
I could
her
ask.
hot.
I also could ask her. Does she honestly like? Is it truthful that she will leave us alone if we go back? But if you want to know if they're hot, sure,
I
I
mean,
could
you can
ask.
ask that too.
They're
Just ask the hot question as a bonus.
I can't do that. I have to ask 2 questions.
Oh, you can only ask 2. Okay, never mind. I
Yes.
reject my question. Just
Just tell
retract
us
that.
if they're hot.
That's so
if
important.
we go back to DC, do you swear that you'll leave us alone?
No, I swore vengeance upon you, and I shall torture you with minor inconveniences until the end of days.
I'm assuming the intimidation is still on. Are they hot though? Is your army hot?
You see, as the, I mean, yeah, they're like pretty hot. Their
Okay, there's
fangs
your
are,
answer. Good guy.
wow. Okay, that was a lot. Um.
Hey, Titania.
Oh my
I'm-
god, it is not that difficult.
I'm gonna leave, and you're a dick, and I'm gonna leave.
How about this? Try and leave without promising me that you will go to Washington District of Columbia. And my fae upon the first level of this building shall destroy you.
I push her.
That passes
Oh,
distract.
jeez!
I asked you out on a date and you said no. You
I
suffered the
was-
consequences. Mira, kick her ass.
I did take nothing to see here, where if we cause a big problem, we can just leave. So Mira,
walk
if you
away.
wanna just like fucking cause
Kick her
a tsunami,
ass!
we
Kick
can
her
just
ass!
dip as
Yes.
IT nerds.
Yes,
can
because I
also-
can produce elements, so I can do it anytime. Pop this off.
I can also just hit it with a distract so she forgets that she was talking to us.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
Double
go.
down.
But I would like
You-
to kick her ass before I distract her. So
Yes.
Mira, you just like full god moment, just whoa. And oh god, do, do you have a vision of how this goes? Because I just had a wonderful vision of how this goes down, and I want to give you the opportunity if you have an idea of how to do this.
You go. I want to hear what you say.
So basically, you guys watch Mira, eyes open, mouth open, and 3 jets of water coming from her mouth and eyes. The clearest, most gorgeous water you've ever seen shoots, hits Titania square in the chest. Go ahead and roll let's call this plus prowess, but I'm gonna give you advantage on this because you're using your produce element here.
Okay. So that is a 11.
11.
Mhm.
You hit Titania, and she tumbles over the side of the balcony and just falls. And again, this deluge, and you guys see Mira is almost like turning into water, slowly becoming this like beautiful water elemental for a moment, and then just comes back together, and you hear her screaming as she just hits the ground.
Yeet.
And then you hear, hey, turn around, and standing behind you are a squadron of what looks to be very small pixies. And go, you bitches ready for some minor inconveniences? And that's where we'll end our session.
Yay!
Wheat thins!
Sponsored
bang
by
energy.
Wheat Thins, baby.
Wheat thins!
It's funny because isn't that the same guy who hated masturbation, or is that a different guy?
that's Kellogg.
Oh, okay. We said Kellogg's. What do I know?
I don't know why I added, you know, it was
Flakes.
originally it was originally just going to be a very boring news station, and then the only thing I could think of was drinking water, and that really pissed off Miras.
No shit.
That was
I
great.
didn't even think of that. Oh boy. Okay. Well, gang, that's the family business. My God, you prep and then this. So that's the way it goes down. I hope everybody had a wonderful time tonight. Thank you for tuning in. I definitely saw some subs and things hit chat. I'm not really great. Was that you, Ark?
It
Was Ark.
was a little bit.
Ark, come on.
We also have
You-
a table
you
inspo
dork.
as well.
Yeah.
But yes, inspiration. That's gonna come in handy in this upcoming fight here.
Thank you,
Somebody
Baba.
should log
Thank you,
that on their
Baba.
sheet just to keep that in mind. But thank you everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. This is an absolutely fantastic stream. Thank you to my players, of course, for a wonderful roleplay session. Some really great improv moments and role play there. Really great stuff. Let's go around and we'll do some outros. Anybody has anything to plug, we'll go around. Let's go in reverse order. So JJ.
Hello, everyone. My name is JJ, and I'm your friendly neighborhood TTRPG chef. Woo! So you can catch me on Twitter at JJ_Cray, or you can find me over here on Twitch at BanReaper97. And I will be streaming again Sunday at 5 p.m. I will be streaming the Tasty Tavern, which is my TTRPG cooking stream. And currently we are going through the Necro Nom Nom Nom, which is the cookbook that's based on H.P. Lovecraft. So yeah, come check it out.
Absolutely. And Ava.
Hello, my darlings and dears. And because you guys are so wonderful, you get your mother Ava's
there
here.
it is.
I usually do that for Roll for Luck, which we were on hiatus, but we're going to be coming back next Wednesday for Roll for Luck by Night, which is going to be our Vampire the Masquerade one shot, headed by scary dog friend Joe, who is one of our players. So stick along, come along for that because that's going to be fun. But otherwise, you can find me there. You'll find me here on Thursdays, and you'll find me on Twitter at TSUKIKOMUMAI or Sakikomumai on Twitter or Instagram or anywhere else. Mother loves you.
Heck yeah. Kai.
Follow me on Twitter. I don't stream. I'm a music librarian. Register to vote.
Yeah! It's
Nice
midterm elections!
plug. Get that. You know what? You might as well vote.
You might as well.
Honestly, I get it, but you might as well vote.
You might as well.
Wonderful plug. Yeah, go follow Kai. Kai, what's your Twitter?
At HellaCake752.
Yeah, that one. Go follow that. Kai is very funny. Dear friend of mine, very funny. Arc.
Arc. Follow all of these ladies and ladies. I'm Arcanian Ending on everything. You could find me anywhere. I had so much fun. Thank you, Gaynor. Leading tonight. I can't believe you were Mac for me. That was amazing. We did not plan that in any way.
Nope. And I'm glad everybody was on board with Mac being
Loved
a
that.
sassy piece of shit. Because I was like, I don't know how else to play technology. So that's the way that's gonna go.
Perfection.
Go follow Arc and Arc streams. Go follow Arc streams. They're great. And I've been your GM. My name is Gaynor. You can follow me on Twitter at gaynorcott. It's GAYNORCOTT. I am a trans queer creator, TTRPG enthusiast, actor. You can find me here doing this for the next few weeks. Having just an absolute blast. You can also find me on Tuesdays. I think we're wrapping up next week. running a different game on Girls Run These, being part of a different game on Girls Run These Worlds, Revenge: A Tragedy in Two Parts, which is a spooky circus multi-shot that we're doing, headed by Kumi, and it's just so good, and it's really a fantastic cast. I played Groff Wisteria, who is a hobgoblin Drake Warden Ranger whose dragon is a plushy carnival prize dragon, and it's very good, and I absolutely love it. You could also find me monthly over on twitch.tv/Thorny Dryad, running a game of masks called U-Force Inheritance. Another fantastic cast over there. I have an absolutely wonderful time. And just for fun, I'm going to plug the Strix. If you aren't watching the Strix, it is an absolutely fantastic actual play headed by at Black Girl Mage Lexi, who is just, they are doing fantastic. They are reimagining Strixhaven as a historically Black college, and it is, my God, it's fantastic. Please go watch it. It's on Wednesdays on twitch.tv/Black Girl Mage, and it's my favorite actual play right now. So go do that, and of course, follow and subscribe to Girls Run These Worlds everywhere they're found. Really fantastic. Give us this opportunity. They also have casting calls open, including winter one-shot applications are open right now, which is a fantastic opportunity to get your beak wet with some plugging and things for figuring out how you feel about streaming. And so I think that's it for us. So thank you all for watching, and we will see you all this time next week. See you then, folks.
Bye.